morning's here.
Morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the latest edition of the Disney Morning Show, starring Big Doobie and Little Kyle. Let's see what we can do here.
Hello.
My name is Big Doobie. I'm the co-founder of Laughing Place. That's Little Kyle. He is the guy who is our executive editorial director. And someday AI will be able to just automatically make us the same size, make my glasses so they're not crooked, get rid of that bald spot right there. But we're not there yet. So get us where we are. Doobie is not actually cold. Doobie just is too lazy to take off his jacket. It's not cold here at all. Are you in the Lily Bell right there, Nikki B? So let's say some quick hellos. Hello, Disney Dad, Freddie Ramirez. Sorry we missed you yesterday. That is a mega hotel in the thumbnail. Mega. What? I haven't seen the thumbnail.
It's the Shanghai concept art.
Gotcha. And hello, Nikki B. How you doing? I was in your neck of the woods last week. Hello, Geo, party people. Tahim, just guessing, but it sounds reasonable. All right, let's get started the way we do every day. Oh, happy belated 40th birthday, Nikki B. I believe you're now 53. Better late than never.
Wow. Put it on blast.
Oh, her username somewhere is Nikki B72. That's the only reason.
People don't know math.
All right. The stock price last time we did this, as far as I know, it was at. You forgot to load the page before.
Top of the sheet.
113. I didn't have the sheet open. 113.48. Today it is 111. Oh, this is as low as I've seen it in a while. This is not good.
No, it was the last time I think was the Big Pop. So I think this is basically back to what it was before Big Pop.
You think so? Big Pop? You're talking about Ortiz?
Remember Thursday I did the show with Tony. There was a big because it was the day after the Powell speech.
It is okay. So yes, it did get down to 112 on the 29th. Okay, fine. Let's look at this though. Look how terrible. Even that's not so horrible.
It's a buy. Well, this is going to be a very Zootopia heavy episode, at least to start. And that starts with Zootopia 2 Happy Meal toys have arrived. I check the Happy Meal site every Tuesday because that seems to be the day that they release new toys. And so I was pleasantly surprised to see Zootopia 2 on there today. There are several different toys. There are two for some of the main characters. So you have Nick Wilde on a portrait and one of him on a cart. And then Judy hops with a fish. Maybe she's at. Did you go to Pike's Place while you were there?
I did not.
Seattle?
No.
You could have. Well, you don't actually catch the fish. But anyway, Judy hops with the fish. Judy hops floating, as Tony put it. There's Gary, Nibbles, everyone's favorite Flash, and Paubert Linksley, which is one of the new characters that's like part of the whole family. I don't know if that's a Macaulay Culkin. I mean, that looks kind of Macaulay Culkin-esque there, so I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe Al knows. Does Al know if that's Macaulay Culkin's character or not?
Is Al working this morning?
Al is working, so I don't know if Al is watching because Al should be working. But, you know, there's some crossover. Yeah, you can find those at your local participating McDonald's.
All right. And why Zootopia 2? No, that's not good. Let's start over. And speaking of Zootopia 2, Zootopia... what the heck is this thing called?
Zootopia Better Zoogether.
That just is the...
It double dips on the zoo. It doesn't... It's no good.
Anyone out there, give me a worse name for an attraction than Zootopia Better Zoogether. That does not flow. It's Andy Sandberg's character, according to Al.
Oh, okay.
According to Al. Thought you weren't going to do it. All right. Zootopia Better Zoogether opens November 7th officially, but pretty much everyone that wants to see it has seen it by now because of all the previews. We have more information from not Al. Macaulay Culkin's voice is Catrick Linksley, the ambitious eldest son of the powerful Linksley family.
But I'm the eldest son.
According to the Seattle Al.
Oh. Which is just regular Google. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize.
Okay. Yeah, idea how happy that makes
we need a grungier rendition for Seattle Al.
I have thoughts on Seattle, but no one cares. All right. Anyway, as I said, Zootopia Better Zoogether opens November 7th, but previews are underway. And we have the full video up on our YouTube channel. So if you wish to be spoiled, go watch it. The whole
In
thing.
2D. I think Benchy shot it through one lens of a 3D glasses.
That's how you do that. And I do not believe we have the in-theater effects as a part of our video. You don't feel anything. You don't get wet.
Well, we do have an oops all flat, not flat, Klaus Hall, whatever, the officer.
Okay.
We have a video of just him during
cool.
the whole thing too.
And we also have a really great article going through the queue, so you can go check that out, compare it to the prior queue that was here for Tough to Be a Bug. Lots of fun sight gags and such.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Flash on the lightning lane. Fun pun or mistake? Should they have flipped it and made him the standby?
You can't have fun, I don't think, with the standby queue. That just makes people mad. Putting Flash there, who's moves really slow on the standby entrance. No, I think this is a fun pun. I'm going with fun pun. Oh, Al says Clawhauser.
Yeah. I confuse it with the non-alcoholic beer that I like. Which is like Klosthaler. It's close.
So that is the queue you will be waiting in on November 7th. The other queue you might be waiting in is to buy merchandise, but we've got a preview of that too. You can decide if there's anything you want. Zootopia Better Zoogether merchandise. Can Al tell me a worse named attraction than Zootopia Better Zoogether? So you can go look at the merchandise preview here, and all of this, including the pins and some mystery pins, coming out on November 7th. And finally, you can take a look at Judy Hopps and the other guy. Why do I always remember Judy's name?
Nick Wilde.
Nick Wilde. He's voiced by my BFF too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps are in their new costumes. This is not them out there, but this is what they look like, and they will be out there November 7th as well. And we've also got to look, not included here, but look at some of the...
They opened his eyes from the... We got to see them a few months ago at like a preview of before this preview, and his eyes had like that. He looked sleepy.
So
and it seems like they've removed those. Now he's very wide-eyed. And thought it was weird that he had those.
We've also got to look at a few new stacks coming out for Zootopia Better Zoogether that you can go check out. Laughing Place, we have an update on Flash. Al says Flash also has a high-speed sports car that he drives around in, so he is speedy character when not just existing.
All right. When not just existing. It's a sentence. Speaking of meet and greet redesigns, Sandy Claus has we got a sneak peek at him and how this now fits the remolded Jack Skellington head that we saw for Halloween. He just puts on the Sandy Claus outfit. Before that, you remember he had that weird like pear-shaped look. So now it's the rounder, more screen accurate head for Sandy Claus as well as regular Jack Skellington.
Well, as regular Claus. All right, the most important news is the Disney Destiny, Disney's latest cruise ship. It has arrived in Florida. Where has it arrived? In Fort Lauderdale or Port Canaveral? I don't even know.
Yeah, I think
Port Canaveral.
Yeah, it was Canaveral, but I don't know where it's setting off to.
It's sailing. No, that's why it got me confused, because I thought it arrived in Port Canaveral, but it's actually going to be sailing out of Fort Lauderdale. And apparently they can move a ship from one location to another, as I just learned a second ago. So, yeah.
They don't have to go to Puerto Rico first or something.
So, Jones Act,
Puerto Rico is still in the United States. I should have said the Bahamas, which is what they have done before.
You can just let it go. We're not that smart out here. The Disney Destiny arrived in Port Canaveral, and of course, Laughing Place was there to see its after sunset arrival. When the Fantasy came in, I was there, and it was early morning. We had to be at there like 6 a.m. This is much easier when it arrives after sunset. This was on Sunday. It had obviously a lot of hoopla, a lot of people there to see it. It played its new horn songs, Cruella de Vil, Go the Distance, and Hakuna Matata. It also played the other ones it does. We don't talk about Bruno, and I'm sure it has more that perhaps we didn't even hear. And Disney also announced that the christening for this was what a feeling. This was my favorite picture, just seeing the Destiny on the list, even though it won't be here normally because it's going to Fort Lauderdale. But that was cool. Anyway, The christening will be on Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. Pacific, and you can watch it live. Disney will be live streaming it. And the saddest thing I heard yesterday, and I searched my email, I got one too. It says, "You are invited to the Disney christening," and you just know some people got that. People like influencers or websites or whatever, thinking, "Yay!" only to realize it's just a live stream. But sorry.
Can I make a prediction?
Yes.
Drones.
Who will be the god person?
Well,
Hey, no, it's always a mother, right? I'm not trying to be PC.
no,
It's
the
a,
last two have been. The last one was the cast members, and the one before that was the Make-A-Wish kids.
oh, in that case,
So
who will be
I'm
the
saying,
god people or person?
Pearl Castaway Club members.
Wow. Are you being serious?
I mean, why not? No, I mean, it's the heroes and villains, so you're not going to honor the villains, but maybe some sort of heroic thing. First responders, military for the 250th anniversary of the.
Since the last two were groups, I think you're right. If I had to, Sorcerer Street question. This will be on Saturday, right? No, this will be on Monday. So do not let me forget to make this the Sunday question. I think first responders or military will be the question. Will be first responder, military, or something else. And if I had to lay odds, it would be on military. 250, excellent work there. Tony says the cruise ship horn has officially jumped the shark from charming, excessive, almost like a calliope at this point. So Tony, if you heard yesterday's Parks Talk, you would see me giving the unpopular opinion that the cruise ship horn peaked at When You Wish Upon a Star, when it sounded like an actual lovely horn, and pretty much everything since, while it's nice to have something different, it's not the same. So yeah. Me and Tony on the same page. And Al says, all bets on Susan Egan. Why Susan Egan?
Because there's a big Hercules contingency on this, and she is Megara.
She is the voice of Megara, a heroine.
Heroine is how you say a female hero. Yes.
Hero.
I like hero.
Hero and a hero. If it's not, it should be. Anyway, we mentioned the christening. That's all for that story. Hey, it's still me. Shanghai. Speaking of mega hotels on thumbnails, the Shanghai Disney Resort is being expanded. 9 years. It has been around for 9 years, and they just welcomed their 100 millionth guest, and they're celebrating by adding another hotel, so they have a place to put them. This will be their fourth hotel. The third is currently under construction, and they've also announced an expansion to Disneytown, their downtown Disney-like shopping entertainment district. And this hotel will be the closest to the front gate of the park of their 4 hotels. And as you can see, it looks absolutely spectacular.
Do we have another prediction?
Mm-hmm.
They haven't announced the name for this. I think it's going to be Hojo Shanghai, because it's closer to the front gate of Disneyland than the Shanghai Disneyland Hotel itself. You're welcome.
What a throwback. All right. I have a feeling this is Tony saying this, so I'm not going to say the name. Meg is both a hero and a villain. That's a good point. But no. All right. First of all, this story is mine. I don't know why I said that, but we have to make an official call here. Maybe you did already after this article. Fizz is a lowercase f.
Yeah, I said in Newsroom. I'm not going to retroactively go back and fix the other articles, but going forward, anytime we need to talk about this stupid snack stand, it's one word, lowercase f. And for the record, Laughing Place, 2 words. Unless you're saying laughingplace.com, then it's acceptable to do the camel case, but Laughing Place, 2 words. We've had this discussion many times, and even our staff doesn't know it.
And always camel case. Never, if you put it together, you must camel case it. You cannot do place. Funny though, they clearly, in my opinion, changed the name of this, because if you search AstroFizz, the title bar says with a capital F, but on Disney's official site, but then within the article, every place it's a lowercase f. So I believe they have changed the name. It is AstroFizz with a lowercase f, one word, AstroFizz, and it's open. And so we've got some pictures of that, including the star of the new menu is a churro rolled in cherry sugar, drizzled with Coca-Cola cherry icing, and topped with cherry popping candies. That's it right there. Kyle, do you know how much this costs?
I don't.
How much do you think this costs? That was dumb. I almost showed you the price. $7.49. $7.49 for this. I do like these menus. These are very attractive. And apparently, according to this menu, popcorn comes on a nice plate. I still will believe it when I see it.
I'm investigating our conspiracy because I went to the Disney Eats where this news was first broken, and I see AstroFizz with the lowercase f, and I see at the bottom, edited. So I thought you used to be able to go back and see the drafts, but I'm guessing that that's where all of us fan sites got the capital F from, and then they've since retracted, is my guess.
And if you
You're
search
getting a little robotic
AstroFizz,
if you want to reset your USB thing. But speaking of popcorn stands and snack
no,
stands,
no one's on yet. I just
Okay.
wanted, am I okay now? I just wanted to mention
Yeah.
that if you search AstroFizz on the interwebs, not Disney, but some of the unofficial places also do it as two words, which is interesting.
well, I saw one of them did because they were making one, but yeah, I don't know. Very confusing. I seriously took a screenshot yesterday of two different Walt Disney World sites. One had it one way, one had it another way. But as I was saying, popcorn and snacks you can see coming. This stand has been in the works at Toy Story Land at Disney's Hollywood Studios for a while now. It looks like it's very close to opening. We still don't have any official details, but that it should be coming very soon. I guess they're just on a popcorn. Of course, when Disney says that they're building a snack stand, they're actually building a snack stand, not like Universal where it's a coaster that they're pretending is a churro stand. And then Pod Meets World, a podcast that I am a big fan of. They not only recap Boy Meets World episodes, rewatching, but also have interviews with people from the show and other just 90s personalities, basically. They had Kelsey Grammer on the other day. That was pretty cool.
Ooh, nice.
They are going to be doing a live episode at Disneyland Resort, specifically Disney California Adventure. But Doobie, there's good and bad news. The bad news is that this is not just open to the public. You can't just buy a ticket and go.
Oh, man.
The good news is that if you do win the chance to see it, you'll also be rewarded with some other prizes. So this is going to be part of the Coast private party, Coast FM, right?
KOST.
So you can enter to win. And if you do win, you get a night in the Disneyland Hotel, as well as 2 one-day tickets. So you get 4 tickets, 2 days, 1 park each day as part of your package. And you get to see the Pod Meets World live. So you can enter on the Coast site. I think it's like coast.com or Coast FM or coast1035.com/Pod Meets World. You have till a few weeks to enter, and then the event itself is on December 4th. It does not include transportation, so you need to either be in the SoCal area or be able to get yourself to the SoCal area without assistance.
Have you entered?
I did, even though I don't think I could make it, so I hope I don't win. I entered so that I could see what the steps were, so I could write.
I hope you win. Then you have a dilemma. You mentioned Kelsey Grammer. I had a scare the other morning, so I can barely see without my reading glasses on. So I looked. I pick up my phone, and all I can see is Kelsey Grammer in 77. And I'm like, no. And I grab my glasses. It's a father again at 77. So,
yeah, just
and then
has
I'm like,
8th child.
No. Just kidding. Go for it, Kelsey. So anyway, let's move on to the Disney Plus Top 10. We have a song.
Now that Halloween's done, I really do hope that Ice Age makes it in.
Well, you got to update that thing. Well, let's find out. This is the Disney Plus Top 10. That's not it. This is it as from DisneyPlus.com/explore. So we don't have to worry about all that Hulu stuff. Is this going to update now that there is no more Hulu?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there is Hulu. Hulu is still.
It's still a brand, just not a.
And it's also a service. Like you can get just Hulu. You just access it through Disney Plus.
Gotcha.
Or you will once they do the thing.
All right, we got Fortnite, The Simpsons, Book of Life. What is
Which
Book of
is
Life?
famous as Not Coco.
What is it?
It's a movie that came before Coco, but it's also about Dia de los Muertos.
By what? Fox?
I thought it could be Al. Al will definitely know, but I want to say Sony for some reason.
All right, Hocus Pocus 2 making its last stand. Thunderbolts, The New Avengers, great movie. Joy to the world. It's Christmas time. Yay. Twisted Wonderland, the animation. Dude, I've never heard of these things. Vampirina, making its last stand. Coco Melon, Animal Time.
Well, Vampirina is not just a Halloween show, but yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Why? And
Why not?
finally, Santa Claus 3. Why? What has made this 2003 movie pop up into the Disney Plus top 10?
I don't know.
Yes, it is, according to Fred, Better Than Now, 20th Century Fox.
Okay.
And I've had my share of bad reviews. I still remember my first good one, though. Everything else in this production of Our Town was simply terrible. Joey Tribbiani was abysmal.
Speaking of abysmal, another word for abysmal is bad, and Badlands, the new Predator movie, is coming soon. Mike Celestino reviewed it for us just this morning. His headline is Movie Review. Predator Badlands falls a bit short of the gold standard set by Prey and Killer of Killers, which are two recent Predator projects. His subhead is It's still worth watching for the performances of its two leads. And his final paragraph, despite not living up to the two immediate predecessors, Predator Badlands is still mostly entertaining, and it's absolutely worth seeing for the performances of the two leads. Hey, but ultimately, it left me wishing for something just a bit more down to earth. Fortunately, it does answer the question of whether or not, I'm not going to try to say that name, once resigned exclusively to the role of emotionless villain against the likes of the action stars Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny Glover, and Adrian Brody, can be the hero of its own Predator movie, with the resounding yes. So, do you know the name of the Predator in Predator? Because I don't. It starts with a Y, ends with a JTA.
I did not know he had a name, but that is in theaters November 7th.
And the
rest is Halloween.
Halloween, everybody.
Halloween just ended in Disneyland Paris, and apparently Halloween's big in La France because they felt the need to announce right now, don't worry, it's coming back. It will be back September 26th of next year, lasting through November 1st. It's coming back, and they announced it now, so clearly they're excited, but at least they wait until very late September to start their Halloween season. They're not kicking it off in July like some places.
Some places.
Please take this one.
Wicked. For good, the Wicked experience at what's that place called? City Walk at Universal Orlando has been updated. Their screen used costumes for Wicked for Good, and Glinda and Elphaba are meeting guests again. And there's of course plenty of merchandise. So this is available over in, I think it's in City Walk. Is it not in City Walk now? I don't actually know.
It sure looks like City Walk, but I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was, and then I second guessed. I'm like, wait, am I misleading people thinking that they can go to this for free?
Tony, let us know. Oh no, Al says.
Okay, good to know.
Inside Universal Studios, Florida. All right.
There was something at City Walk and maybe the other park or the other resort. But anyway, I guess if you're at Universal Studios Florida, you can go and experience that.
We got some great news for you guys. Disney is kind. Disney is nice. Disney is benevolent. The official Disney Kids YouTube channel has decided to make for free available for you to watch today and hopefully forevermore the 1983 classic Mickey's Christmas Carol, all 26 minutes, now available for viewing for free on YouTube. You're welcome from Disney.
Unlike the Wicked experience, which is behind a paywall.
Are we saying being inside a theme park is now behind a paywall?
I mean, yeah.
Are they gatekeeping?
Yeah, they're literally gatekeeping.
I'm going to make you answer a question. Do you think gatekeeping is on my list?
Yeah. I think you're gatekeeping.
You are correct.
Okay. Cotino, that's the spot of our latest laughing place on location. Once again, starring Benji, quickly becoming my favorite location contributor. So yeah, he visited Cotino recently and shows you around in the latest video that you can watch on our YouTube or check out over on our site.
I'm glad Benji is. He's getting to do this stuff, and Benji works hard for 2 jobs, and I like to see him having a good time. We go do this kind of stuff.
1.5.
What's the half?
I don't know.
As
Sometimes I wonder about
the only person who works with him on both jobs, I can attest that Benji works very, very hard at both.
Our weekly news quiz is back this week. I published this on Sunday, looking at 9 questions about the Disney week that was. I even did a little bit of photoshopping. You can see there, I removed the AstroFizz label from the sign, so it wouldn't give away the answer.
That's good. I took the quiz.
We talked about it earlier in the show. So
9 questions. I took the quiz.
Uh-huh.
I got 6 out of 9. That's embarrassing.
Nice.
No,
Good job.
Embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Well, you were on vacation. Where are you? I don't even know.
I wasn't on vacation, but I was out of town.
Yeah. We also, believe it or not, put out a new episode of the Laughing Place On Balance podcast. In this one, Benji talks about Disney stagnation. Did I say Disney? Benji talked about Disney stagnation. I talked about lessons Disney could learn from Dancing with the Stars. And then Benji also talked with the stars of Wizards Beyond Waverly Place and Vampirina. So you can find that wherever you get your podcast. And then finally, Doobie, I know my name's on this whole section, but I think you should talk about this last one.
Oh, man. Our good friend Carlos Siqueiros, who is 40 years at Disney and just one of the really wonderful people and cast members. I mean, both as separately. Really wonderful guy. He's retiring after 40 years. I like that Benji put this in here. I know this story from Benji, but I wasn't sure he would say this story publicly. But he said Benji wrote this article, of course, a tribute to Carlos. When I joined the resort, I was advised to keep that part of myself hidden, the fact that he was a huge Disney fan. Quote, don't let anyone know you're a Disney fan. But Carlos rejected that notion. His office felt like a miniature museum of Disney magic. He was just a nice guy, a humongous Disney fan, a friend to the Disney fans before the days of influencers and all that. You could always count on Carlos to be the company representative at the conventions and such that have been going on for decades before the whole internet explosion made it mainstream. He worked in foods, and he pioneered some stuff that we take for granted today. He and his team were the people that said, hey, let's make popcorn buckets into something special. And, now it's a huge thing. So yeah, thank Carlos and his team for stuff like that. And just for food in general, becoming more than just, something to keep you alive, but a fun part of the Disney experience. So 40 years, and he deserves a wonderful, happy, long, healthy retirement. We wish you the best, Mr. Siqueiros. Well, it's been a while. Why have we not done Pocket Picks in a while? Because Pocket is no longer an app, and I'm really angry about that. But it is a fact. So we rely on contributions. And this one came from one Tony Betty, I believe is how you pronounce that. And it is...
You can call him Betty.
The reaction of the final play of the World Series as the Dodgers win in 11 innings, like best baseball game I've ever seen, at Disneyland. Let's check this out.
To see if the score is going to change.
Yeah.
People are clapping.
Double play. It's over.
That's it. They won. That's it. Dodgers won.
I noticed the castle's lit up blue. I don't know if they would have done it if the Blue Jays won.
Very angry. I can't hear. Are they cheering yet?
There's been cheering.
Okay. Cool.
I did have someone, I saw a post where someone actually looked up the Blue Jay blue versus Dodger blue, and it's just like one number off.
Oh, that's very funny. Hey, the comment here is B-Bar7419. I know that guy. He's one of my friends.
Nice.
Nope. Completely forgot. It's been too long. Did not read ahead. Did not see it.
All right. Well, let's do my 10 o'clock refresh then.
While you do that, maybe I can find one for you. November 4. Oh, very interesting.
Oh, is this? Oh, Doobie.
What do you got?
In private chat, we have some. Where's the? Could be wrong, but I believe this is a brand new poster. Prep and Landing, the Snowball Protocol coming to Disney Channel on November 27th, and the next day on Disney Plus. We already knew this was happening, but yeah, new poster for it. Very exciting. Oh, it looks like there might also be like another. No, that looks like the same teaser. I don't know. But yeah, I like Prep and Landing. I'm glad they're bringing it back after all this time.
Yeah, agreed in every way. I got one for you for this day in Disney history. On this day, 20 years ago today, a movie opened that got more hype and marketing than any Disney movie I've ever seen before or since. And the result was, in most people's opinion, not worth it.
When was it again?
2005, 20 years ago today.
Okay, 2005. Hypity, hype. I was in Flagstaff, Arizona, probably.
Don't forget one.
Yeah, good job. Route 66.
Depeche Mode.
I don't know.
Chicken Little.
Okay.
And
I should have known that because we just talked about it last time when I did with Tony because I had the world premiere and yet did not make the connection.
On this day in 2016, a Marvel film opened. Not a tiny one, a big one, an important one. Not like important, but important.
Okay. 2016, November. Thor 2, Electric Boogaloo. Apparently not.
Just waiting for an answer.
I said Thor 2.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry, I missed that. No, you're wrong.
Okay.
The chat has it.
Well, I'm not going to look at the chat.
It is not Thor 2. It is not a sequel.
Not a sequel.
I think it was the debut for this character, but maybe he made a debut as a cameo somewhere in a prior one. It's not Ant-Man.
I really should know.
You should. Were you working in a theater at this point?
Strange?
Yes, it is Doctor Strange.
I was not working at the. Well, maybe I was. I don't actually remember.
Starring.
No, 2016. I'd moved to Springfield. I'd stopped working at the movie theater.
The first Marvel movie to use the current logo. Fred Ramirez, I have a question. Who are you? I think that question is specific enough. Who are you, Fred Ramirez?
Is that it?
Sorcerer Street coming back today. Season. Oh no, actually we should recap, finish up last. You know what I mean. That's not it. Play the thingy. Sorcerer Street Season 4 has come to an end, and we have a winner. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Jeremy Parker, the three-peat. Jeremy Parker, who are you? Oh my goodness. No idea who you are, but somehow you win Sorcerer Street so regularly that I'm wondering, is there a bug in my program somewhere?
I'm wondering if he really wants 3 magazines. That's what I want.
Well, you'll find out when you write them and say you won. Do you still want these things? Second, consolation prize, which would be a random person chosen who finished above the featured player this season, which was me.
No one finished above you.
No one finished above me other than Jeremy Parker. I finished in second. I'm very proud of myself. Way to go, Doobie. So Jeremy Parker is here. This is the page I should have been showing. Jeremy Parker is our winner. Doobie Mosley is in second place. Bill, Chad, Donna. Sorry, you didn't do as well as me. You didn't do as well as me, but Jeremy crushed me. As I said, new one starts today. I think our first question, as usual, we'll have the first question run for a few days. I think it'll end on Friday, and we will be asking about Friday box office for Disney's latest release, The Predator Badlands. So be ready.
Well, that concludes another edition of the Disney Morning Show, but we have more shows to come because there's Barely Necessities coming up at
3 Show Tuesday.
3 Show Tuesday. Okay. Thank you for indicating that. Yes, 4 o'clock, we have Disney Barely Necessities, the Disney Merchandise Show with Rebecca and Becca. And then at 7:30, it's the return of Disney Trivia Live. Anytime you take a week off, it's a return. I mean, actually, you don't even have to take a week off for it to be a return. Disney Trivia Live coming at 7:30. So make sure you subscribe, ring the bell so you know whenever we go live.
And that's that. Thanks everyone for joining us. We will see. I plan to be back tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Yay. Bye. See you then.
Bye-bye.